So I'm going to continue walking around the grounds really quick and check it out. So that right there is the chicken house, and the building that the museum is housing looked like it was a farm. It was a farmhouse at one time because they're right here. And then they have a country store and snack bar down at the bottom. But like I said, the museum is now closed, so I don't think you can go into any of these right now. And had I realized they had a country store, I would have video. There's the gentleman and the lady that I spoke with, but I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. But the guy loves history as well, so I'm going to just continue checking out the grounds here really quick, and we're going to eventually come and tour the rest of the grounds here. Oh wow! Wait until you see what's over there. So this is the milk house, and they have an old gas pump as well. So there's the milk house, and again, this is part of the Berks County Heritage Center. And over here, sorry, so much to see in this little place, but this is the Butcher Smokehouse. The Butcher, I'm going to try to back up so you can see the whole house. I'm right up against the milk house here. So this is the actual visitor center. And unfortunately, due to time constraints, I'm not able to go inside today, but I will be coming and doing a future video. This is the Reeser farmhouse, and I believe so right there's information about the Reeser farmhouse here. It is now the home of the Berks County Heritage Center, and it's the home of the Berks County Heritage Center. This is the visitor center, so you would stop here for tours of the Gruber Wagon Works, which is, I think that's nearby over there. We will be doing a future video. I believe that might be the Wagon Works over there. But we'll do that on another future video. So be on the lookout for that in the future. As well as the visitor center. We'll check out what the visitor center has to offer. And to get this shot is going to be incredible. Okay. So now we're gonna walk the bridge, trying to keep the camera as steady as I can, but still coming out a little bouncy here. So as I was walking back from the Red Bridge, Wertz's Red Bridge, there's the visitor center. I noticed that there was this herb garden. It's a salad and herb garden here. So mint bee balm, horehound, coreopsis, and phlox grow here as well. And that looks like maybe it might be an outhouse, an old outhouse or something. Yeah, there's an old outhouse. So they have a nice little trail behind the building here as well. There's the smokehouse right there. There's the Reeser farm. You can walk around here. So we'll continue walking around and checking it out. Check that out over there. That looks like it's an old turbine. It's an old mill turbine, looks like. Sorry for the shakiness. It's also a little bit breezy. And again, there's the Fraternal Order of Police Memorial, I believe. Oh, cool. So there's the grist mill. That turbine would have been here, used here at the grist mill here. Cool. So this is Melcher's grist mill. Melcher's grist mill was built in 1888 and represents a complete and rare example of a single-family, multi-purpose farm mill built for Nicholas Melcher and moved from Bally, Pennsylvania. The mill had a water-powered turbine in the basement. On the first floor, the water power was used to operate a large blade grindstone, a bone mill, a meat grinder, and a sausage stuffing machine at butchering time. The main machinery in the mill was the millstone for grinding grains into animal feed and corn for cornmeal in the kitchen. The mill would also power a wood saw for cutting firewood and a wooden tub washing machine. Such farm mills were not uncommon in the eastern United States but became obsolete with the introduction of gasoline and electric motors. The last owner, Joseph Melcher, son of Miklos, operated the mill into the 1950s. It was moved to this site in 1984. So like I said, it said it was in Bally, PA, and moved here for posterity. It's so great that they kept this here. And the Sertoma Club had something to do with it. So we're going to walk over really quick to the turbine. Now I'm just walking in the grass. There is a little walking trail. And I want to know what that is over there, but like I said, I'm just going to do an external tour of these places. And we already went into the Canal History Center there, so we got a view of that inside. Check out that video. But this is, I believe, one of the turbines that would have operated in that mill, or a representation of it. Nope, this is a different one. This is the Pleasant Valley Roller Mills water turbine. But it gives you an idea of the how it would have been used to power the mill there. Now I'm gonna walk over to this place and check whatever this is out. Again, it's all the buildings are now closed. It's well after 4 p.m. now, so we can only check it out on the exterior. But if you come, he said, the gentleman said, I think Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, it's from 10 to 4, and then Sundays 12 to 4. So they are open every weekend, pretty much. Oh, wow, there it is. So this is the Gruber Wagon Works that he was speaking about. And we'll be doing a future video when they do the tour, if it's allowed to film. I heard that possibly I may not be able to film the actual tour while it's going on, but at least get a lot of pictures inside and stuff. But when it happens, I'll be sure to post and let you know in the future when this is going to happen. In 1870, Franklin H. Gruber, founder of Gruber Wagon Works, began building wagons and repairing agricultural equipment at a small shop at his farm. As demand for his services increased, Franklin decided to relocate and expand his business by building a new structure along the Licking Creek near Mount Pleasant, or Obold, PA. The Gruber Wagon Works was erected in 1882 in an area of Penn Township called Pleasant Valley, just 5 miles north of its location here. This area is now located under the Route 183 bridge over Licking Creek at Mount Pleasant and the impounded waters of Blue Marsh Lake. The manufacturing process at the wagon works evolved from a single craftsman using tools and techniques used by wheelwrights for centuries to a family-operated business employing mass production methods. Four of the Franklin sons, John, Adam, Jacob, and George, followed their father into the business, and each specializing in one particular process. Farm wagons, hay flats, wheelbarrows, work sleighs, wooden truck bodies, and specialty wagons were all designed to customer specifications and manufactured in the shop. Frank P. Gruber took over control of the business in 1935 and operated the shop for business until 1972. In June 2nd, 1972, the Gruber Wagon Works was placed on the National Register of Historic Places. In late autumn and winter of 1976, the building was delicately separated into 4 major sections and moved a distance of 5 miles from its original location to its new home at Berks County Heritage Center. The move was no small feat, considering the largest section moved measured 71 feet, 26 feet wide, 40 feet high, and weighed 86 tons. On December 22, 1977, the Secretary of Interior declared Gruber Wagon Works a National Historic Landmark, commemorating its significance of local history and culture. Today, over 19,000 tools and wagon in the collections. It survived one of the finest few examples of rural wagon manufacturing in the United States. So this was the place that I was talking to you about. that was once where now Blue Marsh Lake is at now. This is one of the few buildings that was saved, not only for historical significance, but to show what the buildings would have looked like back in those days. And then you can see some wagons from here. I think we can walk the grounds at least. Maybe, maybe not. Oh no, it's locked. They have the lock on, so nope. Apparently we're gonna have to come and do a tour, but we will. I just want to show you what the building looked like before we come and do a tour. I don't know when, but it's going to be in the near future. So I hope you enjoyed this amazing tour of the Berks County Heritage Center. Like I said, I'll be returning to do future videos of this awesome historical place here for Berks County history here. And hopefully check out the Gruber Wagon Works behind us and many more buildings that are part of this facility here. Like I said, a lot of these buildings were not originally here. They were moved here to save them for posterity and historical significance as well. And I hope you come and check this out, this place yourself. I'll put a link to the Berks County Heritage Center as well, in the description. And if I can, I'm going to give you a little bit of tidbits of each of the buildings. Well, I read most of the stuff already, so you know a little bit more about the history, about all the little buildings we went around. And again, hopefully hoping for interior tours as well in the future. And I'll bring that to you as soon as I can. So if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. And like I always say, go create your own adventure. And I'll see you at the next location.